The Detroit Lions have made many milestones this year. First NFC North championship, first playoff win in 30 years. Now they can get their first Super Bowl appearance. But they have to get through the San Francisco 49ers, who have been even closer for the last 2 years. Giannis Antetokounmpo is one of the most dominant players in the current age of the NBA. His size and speed make him a mismatch for most players. Every night, it's usually going to be at least a double-double. But there has been one facet of the game that he has consistently struggled in: the free throw line. Jordan Love and the Packers took a big step this year, making the playoffs and going all the way to the divisional round. Next year, the spotlight's gonna be on them. The NFC North is shaping up to be quite a competitive division next year. The Lions proved they're contenders. Green Bay may have struck gold again with Jordan Love, and even Chicago has options with the first overall pick. But Minnesota suffered a blow to their future this year when Kirk Cousins got an Achilles injury. The city of Philadelphia turned heads when the Phillies and Eagles stormed their way to their respective championship round appearances. However, both teams fell short of the ultimate goal. When the NFL releases their schedule in May, it's usually a crapshoot, especially when it comes to primetime games. The schedule makers can't predict what teams overperform and disappoint. That's why the NFL has the option of a do-over. A clue to Bucs head coach Adrian Griffin's firing goes all the way back to the preseason when he and assistant coach Terry Stotts had two different ways of thinking. Jordan Love has caught a lot of attention for his performance this season. He's already had better statistics than Rodgers and Favre in their first seasons. And he's doing more with less, as the receivers are not well known, all second or first year players. The Packers travel to Santa Clara next to take on the San Francisco 49ers. While the Niners are favorites, and for good reason, one thing for Packer Nation to be hopeful is the fact that rest can lead to rust. The Niners ended the season winning 6 of 8. They earned the bye week. But the Packers won 6 of 8 down the stretch too, and stayed hot when they thrashed the Cowboys. This meeting between the Packers and Niners will be the 10th all-time between them, and it is now the most played in postseason history. The Niners lead the series 5-4. Now, for the younger audiences, you might be thinking, how is it that close? The Niners own the Packers. Well, it used to be the opposite. Back in the 90s, it was the 1995 NFC Divisional, and the Packers pulled off a stunning upset over the Niners, winning 27-17, and they were the defending champs. Green Bay would end the Niners season the next 2 years until San Fran turned the tables, winning the 1998 wild card. The game is known as the Catch-2. Fast forward to today, and the Niners have won 4 straight playoff games against the Packers. That's a sound fans of Warden Arena have gotten used to hearing over the last 5 years. Kyle Marion is one of the starters of the Rollins basketball team, and he's got a hidden interest.
I think there's actually a cure to cancer and HIV and AIDS. There is other life out here other than on Earth. With strong passion in my heart, I believe that there's Illuminati, which is Sebi. Something's fishy around there. So
yes, Kyle is fascinated by conspiracy theories and believes in a couple. It all started in an astrology class and seeing a picture of the moon landing.
There, the flag's move is waving in the wind. There's no stars. The shadow seems a little off. And I kind of brought it up in class, and the professor was like, "All right, Kyle, let's get back to the topic." And
his family doesn't quite agree with him on most of his opinions, and the same can be said for his teammates.
Everyone thinks I'm crazy, except for one person I will say that does believe in conspiracy theories with me, is Dylan Wool.
So he's not all alone, but does this agreement and thought process translate on the court?
I kind of keep them separated, but it's something that is to get off my mind. If I want to take a break from basketball and kind of just think about something else, this is something that I might lean on.
For Kyle, his fascination with conspiracy theories is a little more than a rabbit hole he finds himself into during his off time. But that doesn't mean it won't trickle down into the locker room. In Winter Park, Full Sail Live, Ethan Krinke.